Simply put, when you lose your starting quarterback, that's a hard thing to rectify and say, hey, they're going to be just fine. Because the quarterback position, it is so critical in this era of college football and football in general. Quarterbacks are what make things go. And losing your quarterback, there's no other way to spin it than it's a debacle for BYU, and they're going to have to get past that. The simple fact of the matter is BYU has what appears to be a pretty elite defense led by Jay Hill returning, and they've obviously upgraded that with some of the transfer portal additions they have brought in, particularly Keanu Tanavasa along the defensive line, etc. The defense for BYU should be capable of holding opponents down. If that defense really is as elite as I think it could be, guess what? BYU may win ugly, but I think they'll win more often than not. And if they get to 8-4, 9-3, hey, if the odds makers are to be believed, the Big 12 is going to turn into chaos this year. If you've looked at the over-under win totals, the highest I have seen is 9.5. The lowest I've seen is a 4.5. That they think that this league is going to cannibalize itself. And heck, maybe you do find yourself, if you can grind out the right amount of wins, that you find yourself in the mix for the Big 12 title game, despite everything going on. There is a setback, obviously losing your quarterback for BYU. That is readily apparent. And for a lot of programs, that would be downright crippling. But I have got the faith that this BYU football program, it's got the roster construction and enough returning talent in it to absorb that hit and emerge, maybe, as I mentioned, with a ceiling that probably was 10-2, where it maybe goes down a couple of games, but it's still 8-4, uber respectable at the Power 4 level, and especially in the Big 12, where, as we've all seen, it's a pretty topsy-turvy league to begin with.